Hey everyone, Grace Gray here. Welcome to say my name. Welcome to an episode of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. We are back doing some more, and yeah, this is episode 2 of having no audio. So, here's me yapping. This time around, I opted to, edit my video this time ahead of time for me. So this is me yapping to the already edited footage, just me needing to add commentary. So, yeah. A lot of the beginning of this episode is really me going around and collecting things. I remember specifically saying, like, when I began the episode, that I was sorry because I said that I was immediately going to go into the stuff regarding the 7th dungeon, like the trip to getting there, when I started this episode, when I was talking on the previous episode. So, yeah. Also, you'll notice here and there's some jump cuts in places. Mainly because I was looking things up for locations of stuff. And as such, I'm still trying to figure out where one piece of heart is that I'm missing. So, yeah. But it is what it is. And yeah, next week's episode will actually have the proper audio for it. So, yeah. Next week's episode also marks the start of the 7th dungeon, because we do get to that this time. So, yeah. But, yeah. Essentially, we are going around collecting pieces of heart, and some other stuff, just so that way we can work on collection's sake. I think we also get a seashell or two as well. Also, gotta love the mermaid. Yeah, she brings up information regarding what your next item is on the chain, and that there's a statue in the shape of her. So, yeah. Yeah. I gotta remind myself, too, that I need to, after dealing with, Eagle's Peak, I need to do another trip to, Dampe, because he's got... I mean, just from what his rewards are holding, there's still another piece of heart, and there's a heart container. So, gonna have to work on getting his stuff done, no matter what. There's no way around it. Yeah. So in other news as well, like with this, since this recording has happened, obviously we have finished our first series. Just clapping all around. Yeah. Finished doing banjo, which is nice. Yeah. I'm just kind of sitting here now trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. I've got some ideas, so that's not the problem. It's more just deciding on what. So yeah. I'll figure it out when I figure it out, but in the meantime, it's just kinda thinking stuff. I almost ended up deciding when, with the fact that I'm doing these yapping sessions for this, I almost decided that when this happened, I was going to re-record everything either on the 3-heart playthrough, or I was going to do a whole new save and catch it up. Looking at it now, the new save catching up might have been the better idea in the long run. But to be fair as well, that would be a lot of work, considering I already have to do that. I already did do that for the 3-heart run. And I have to essentially figure out exactly how much I had. Here's one of the few times where I pause where I don't cut it out, because this pause didn't last long. I don't think I was looking anything up really during that one, because the one where I did look something up is this one right here. So, yeah. It is what it is. That's all I can say. Oh. I sit here and I think to myself, man, this series is honestly, it's getting close to being completed, because you figure I have Dungeon 7, Dungeon 8, the rest of what Dampe has, the few things we have left to get from doing a few things left for doing for the Secret Seashells. Obviously, the remaining things for the trendy game. And then that's really it. Oh, and buying the chamber stones we have to buy. That's the other thing left. And yeah, I pause here and I'm just like explaining things. I was explaining about the origin of hearing this information of where this legendary chicken used to be, which used to be like, you could go up to the guy on the mountain, he'd speak and tell you about this, and then come here sleeps the flying rooster. So you walk up to this thing that you normally would not be able to push, and you push it. I believe this is the only use of the level 2 strength upgrade in the field. And yeah, here's the rooster, which we equipped the song that we just so happened to have gotten last time. And here we go. Play the music. And here it comes, the chicken's soul coming back into its body. And in it goes, it glows bright, and boop! Wow, the rooster's recovered. He's gonna be very friendly. Yes, a very friendly rooster. He re-alived. He undead. Undeaded. Sorry, I should do undeaded. He's not an undead. He's no longer dead. So, yeah. And at this point in the game now, you have this rooster following you wherever you're going. Which, there are some fun little tricks you can do with the rooster. Obviously, I don't do them here, but there's some fun tricks. I also gotta love the fact that the rooster has a proper teleport animation, too. So, yeah. And I was, like, hoping that I could somehow get myself up, but obviously I can't. And here I am, a little upset that I took damage. So I'm just like, give heart. Because I just have this thing where if I've taken damage, I have to go find a heart. I cannot not have my hearts filled. Also, the owl that I can now save myself from, because I'm not going to redo the owl speech here. But yeah, it's hoo-hoo. Your path is not easy, but you're almost there. Go east. The windfish is getting restless. And then I remember quickly, it's like, I can't do it right now anyways. I have nothing to drink to allow me to hydrate my throat. I didn't prepare for something for this. But don't you people worry. If there's anyone who wants me to do the owl next time, I will do the owl. The next time the owl shows up, I will make sure that I have a drink. So, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. It's bugging me. I don't know where that last piece of heart is that I'm missing. And I'll find it somehow. I may have to do a bunch of running around off screen, looking at things. It might turn into like a whole like bit where I edit out like a huge section just of me going around looking at things. Also, tried to pick up chicken instead and threw chicken. Or rooster, sorry. Yeah. You hear the eagle sound, beware of the bird. My brain at that moment was about to throw a bomb in there when I did that, and then I realized, wait a second, that's the hole that leads down. Down into the water pit there. Which might have been the one I got. Yeah, so this is me essentially just combing through the map. I combed through it a couple times. One, just mainly because I'm trying to figure out where some things are. Which, by the way, gotta love the fact of how rendered this map is. Like, you can tell, like, individual details on this map. It's nice. It's very nice. And yeah, this is... I had a dumb moment with this, and y'all will see it. I will speak of it when we get there. So, yeah. But let's just say that because of it, this episode ended up only being what it is here. So, yes, piece of power. And yeah, this is like one of those times where I didn't get a thing. So, yeah. This is also a room where it kind of has more than one solution. So, yeah. Also, here's me thinking that where I had to go was here, when in fact this is just a cave that leads to a ferry. Not that that wasn't important either, because that allowed me to heal up. Also, in that moment we had 999 rupees, which in the original was the max amount you could have. Also, me falling in. I don't remember why that happened. I really don't. Just kind of a thing that happened. Yeah, and so this is talks with the keyhole here. I was contemplating jumping down there, and then here's me combing the map, trying to figure out where it is, and I'm thinking, oh, it's here! The key is here! Where, in fact, no, it's not. It's in a different spot. So, here's me doing my backtracking. So that way I can get out of this and back to over on the other side. And yeah. I don't even know why I paused there. It's like a brief pause. Also, I seem to be yawning a lot, and I don't know why. It's... Well, I know the reasoning behind yawning. Even when you're, not... Like, even when it comes to, like, yawns that are caused not because you're tired, it's because of a lack of air. Which... Considering the amount I'm speaking sometimes here, and how my lungs have been, I am not surprised that it's a lack of air thing. So, yeah. In other news, yeah, so dig here, and I'm just like, where key? So now I'm, like, trying to find the key. I don't know where, like, I don't know where it is. So I'm going all over the place, and I end up coming in here to speak to the NPC here, which, by the way, behold, it's Loogie. Good old Loogie. And yeah. So we just I ended up flying on over here. and hit this. And I'm just like, okay, well, let's go down this. And I end up over here, and I'm just like, do I really want to be over here? And then I noticed the wall there, put the bomb there, and it's just like, oh, I can get the secret that's over here. Because I know that over here is this. Which, mind you, got us another heart container, so I say it was worth it. So yeah. This entire bit here is my search for the key. Also, a comment I made here was that always looks like there's something down there I can go to if I use the bird. But obviously didn't. I always hate this part. In the original, and in this one, I always hated this. So, yeah. From here, grab another secret seashell. And I don't bother checking that. But, got some more rupees, which, yeah, very nice. Very much need those. And I was thinking to myself at the time, it's like, oh, I can maybe get that teleporter that I saw. Which I can't yet. But we did get the piece of heart that's right here. So I run back over here. I place the bomb. And we go in. And I come over to this, and then I hear that, and I'm just like, pick up the bird and see how high the bird gets me, and it's like, no, can't do that. So that is something that has to wait until we get the dungeon item for Dungeon 7. And yeah, here's another one of my checks where I'm like combing the map, looking at all the caves, trying to figure out where it is. And I'm just like, I feel like I've been everywhere. Where is it? And so on, and it's just, I'm just like, I'm just, in this moment, I'm just incredibly stumped. So I put my cursor in a location. I'm just like, maybe it's here. Because it would make sense. But, it's not there. I know where it is now. Because obviously this is post this happening. And yeah, I'll get there when I get there. But let's just say that the revelation shocks me. No, it doesn't shock me. The revelation just kind of is like, I could have gone here so much earlier and saved so much time. But in the long run, too, I'd say it worked to my favor because of, the fact that, if I didn't, I wouldn't have gotten the piece of hearts that I did. So, yeah. And yeah, so I teleport back over to the eastern side. And take the first flight back across. And I take the bird all the way. Almost throwing him into the pit, but he can never fall into the pit, so it doesn't matter. So, yeah. So we're just kind of here, just kind of making our way. And I walk by the piece of powder because, like, do I really even need it? I'm already attacking with a quad attack. Do I really need to double it again to 8 times damage? Like, I understand doing, say, doing it when I'm doing, like, double defense. Because it's only 4 times damage, with it, so yeah. But yeah, the revelation, it was a cave right here. I walked by it. So, you know. And yeah, normally you come here and you're just like, oh, I can't get around a lot of this. But you see, you come here, and you can see, come over here, and you can see the key, and it's just like, in a normal playthrough, it's like, okay, how do I get the key? Because sometimes you come in here and you won't have the bird. Because you think you can't make the jump. And then you come, it's like, oh, maybe I can move something. That doesn't work, obviously. So you fly, you come back here with the bird, and you fly across. And then you get to this room, if you somehow manage to get across using the Pegasus boots, because I know you can, to a section that requires the bird. And yet you got the bird key. And to save time, I played the song. So, yeah. And there we go. I actually, if I remember correctly, I chose not to go see the fairy here, just because I wanted to just make my way there. And I thought to myself that I'll probably find an enemy that drops a heart, which obviously I luckily did. Take those guys out. And make a comment here is like, I almost have enough for a chamber stone. I'll probably, after this dungeon, have to buy another chamber stone. So yeah. Put the key in. Thing obviously vanishes. And the entire tower rotates. Revealing the actual entrance. And yeah, inside we go. And yeah, here you go, Eagle Tower. And this is where the video ends off, because yeah. That's been it for this week's episode of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Tune in next week to watch me continue, where we'll actually have proper audio tied to these videos. So, yeah, tune into that. And until then, peeps, I'll see y'all then. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, post-recording Gray here. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like and comment down below. Feel free to subscribe for more content and ring the bell and follow me on my socials to get notified on my latest uploads. Links in the description down below. And a huge shout out to my friend Snidney, for without his support I would not be here doing this. But yeah, until next time peeps, I'll see y'all then. Bye bye.